This video is brought to you by Ravenscraft Realty of Northeast Missouri.
I have some pretty good news. I already sold my 15-foot mower, and now we're gonna go for a little 1.5 mile drive and get the new one.
Here comes Chase with his second mower that he's owned in the last 3 days. It's Wednesday. Only had the other one for 2 days. MX-10. I'm sure he's already talked about it. We'll find out how well it hooked up.
Well, there goes the 709. We had a good 7-month run. Pulling tractor is quite cold-blooded. If you walk past it at the county fair with an ice cream cone, just forget it. It's not going to start. Dad's over there, just started the tractor up. Ether, of course. Let's go pulling.
There's Chase on the second mower he's owned this week. Out mowing and knocking my corn down. Does that a bent up gauge wheel? So I'm in this field here. This is Pioneer 1222. Appears to have pollinated just fine. This one here closer, that one had a big worm in it who's eating part of the corn off. Otherwise, these look pretty good. I do know of a couple fields that we've got that do have some pollination issues. If I find anything else that has that, I'll make sure to take a video of it. Probably that's a thing this year. Corn grew too fast. Things didn't emerge at the proper time as far as coordinating tassels and silks. Tassels were wrapped up too tight and didn't let the pollen out like they're supposed to. So there's pollination problems. There'll be kernels missing on the ear, but these two here look good. I pulled a couple others off of the other field, same variety. It looks good. Going down the road, check another field, another variety, and see what we got. Out checking some corn for pollination issues or potential pollination issues, but finding this issue as well, which is raccoons coming out of the trees just in front of me a little ways. They come out here. They pull the ear off, pull the stalk down, take a few bites of it, move on to the next one. So, I don't know, not a huge spot, but bigger than you like to see, because this is going to be nothing. But that's a few random stalks out here for us, so that was nice of them. Another spot. Same raccoon issue. That's what they do. Get in there, pull it down, eat it off. Deer come out and eat it off as well. So this whole spot, again, will be pretty much a zero. We've got some trees right over here, another cornfield on the other side. Kind of a little bit of a wooded area up here by North River. So plenty of critters around.
As you guys saw in that little clip that Dad took the other day, I got a different mower. So I traded my new to me Bush Hog 2615 Legend to a Hannibal tractor for an undisclosed amount of money. And I got this John Deere MX-10, so 2019, so the same year as my pickup. It's a 10-foot, fully mounted 3-point mower, and I like it so far. And I will probably be trying to sell this as well. You know, keep kicking the can down the road, see if I can keep making some money. Appears to be pretty straight, except for somehow someone bent this 1.5-inch piece of metal that the caster wheel is on. So we're gonna have to bend that back. And then this shield here has also been bent, but that's not a very thick piece of metal, so it should bend back pretty easy. I can assume that it was sold new at Sloan Implement. Now, which store that is, I don't know. But I really like this little mower, and it goes pretty nice behind the 4020, except when it's all the way up, front end of the tractor is a little bit light. I'll give you a demonstration. Yeah, kind of light. Maybe I should just find some more weights to put on the front. There's a lot of water standing around here, and that is because it rained not only yesterday, but also today. I had to wait till the end of the day to get this thing out to do any video at all. Got the Peterbilt running, and pretty soon the Peterbilt's gonna have a new Peterbilt friend around here. We still have a fair bit of corn to haul too. Dad and I are at a Subway outside of Pacific Junction, Iowa. It's the one on exit 34A or 35A. And of course, Subway means we're going to get something. I put a lot of miles on this truck in the last 30 hours. I'll tell you precisely how many here, just in 1 second. 1,128. Here we are, Fremont, Nebraska, at Larson International, seller of semis, International, and the Freightliner variety, and also the occasional used Peterbilt 388. What do you think of your new truck, Dad?
It's dirty.
Yeah, it did look a little bit dirty. Shout out Dan, cool guy. We have a 358-mile trip back to Missouri. Dad and I stopped in Brookfield to get something to drink and use the facilities, but we're almost home, even though like 80 miles is not really that close. By today's standards, that's still pretty close. Now here's our mighty steeds, a 388 Peterbilt. It's got a factory 500 horse engine, and it's a Cummins powered semi. It needs a different bumper though, and a lot of work for the aluminum, but I think that it's got a lot of potential. I just pulled in the driveway, and Dad is getting ready to pull in the lane, get a cool roller shot of him before all the extra lights are added. The dog is here. She has a very large stick. Today, Jaden and I went to his grandma and grandpa's farm in Milan. We picked up the other half of this 12-row planter that we had bought, and we're gonna make a 4-row and a 2-row out of it. Kind of got it loaded on here in a slightly sketchy way, and the lift assist wheels are hanging like 1.5 feet over. What, Ella?
I'm gonna crash it.
My sister wanted to be on one video.
Quit videoing.
Here it is, a new Peterbilt, new to us anyway. Of course, the usual door latch that you have to pull out on the latch and push in on the door just a little bit to get it to open. Has not been cleaned up. Don't know how I feel about this seat. It's actually pretty comfortable when you sit in it, but it just kind of looks ugly. And yes, the cushion is a little, so-so. And of course, the aluminum is, well, it looks like that. Just needs a lot of cleanup. Dad, are you gonna keep it or are you gonna sell it?
Might be like Chase and drive it one time and sell it.
Yep. Someday I want to own a Kinsey 25 or 3500 planter. I don't have to actually use it. I just want to be able to say that I've owned it. Bay is at 1.35. The river fell a little bit and it came back up overnight. I was at 14.98, now it's at 15.2. But the forecast shows it falling more over the next like week. It shows it falling to like 12.3. I sure hope that you guys enjoyed my misadventures and travels in this video, and my buying, selling, trading, and swapping. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next one. So take care.